I'll do it. I need the money. So,
You need the money!
I do, yeah. I still haven't seen that money yet.
I can't open my phone now without seeing endless edits of January. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's hilarious, isn't it?
Hi, I'm Henry.
And I'm Jordan.
And we're here to play Big Brother's Side Eye with Cosmo.
Please subscribe for more like this.
I was quite cynical in that I thought it wasn't actually going to sort of change who I was as a person, but it actually did, which is quite strange. I think going in there and sort of learning from people from all different walks of life who have lived different kind of experiences in there, the way they've been brought up, it really did. I feel like I left a better person. I was quite sheltered and in a bit of a bubble sort of in my upbringing, and I feel like I'm leaving a more rounded and worldly person.
The experience definitely differed from what I expected. We didn't think anyone was watching when we were in there. And in there you don't realise, because it's edited, there is a lot of waiting around, and you know, you do go a bit mad in there with boredom. But yeah, I'm so thankful to have had the experience. I don't have any regrets.
We got told off so much for talking about production of the show as well, like constantly. It'd be like, stop talking about production. We were almost trying to produce the show from inside, inside of it. We were like, oh, I wonder what they're doing over there. I wonder what they're doing over here. So we used to theorise a lot about that.
Absolutely, I kept theorising about what songs they were using over, you know, emotional clips and whatever else. I don't know if Jealous of the Rain by Labyrinth made it in. I haven't watched the show back yet, but I was just so. I still am fascinated to know which tracks made the cut. So.
And it was interesting, we got into a car as soon as we left, and it was like, right, David Cameron's back in government, and Nigel Farage is sticking his head in a box of bugs. I was like, okay,
wait,
anything else?
David Cameron's back in
government, yeah.
Oh, you must be happy about that.
No, shut up.
It made your day, didn't it? The reaction to me is just overwhelming. Because as aforementioned, I didn't think people were watching it, and to come out to this incredible reaction, it's blown my mind, and it's absolute madness.
And I personally found it like overwhelmingly positive, which I was quite surprised by. I thought in the past when I've posted things before on social media, I've had quite a lot of like negative trolls and like people calling me a posh and like every name under the book, but everyone's been so lovely, and that's been really surprising and really nice. But as I say, it is very, very strange seeing like fan pages and seeing like people dedicating so much time to like draw you and all these things. It's just very, very surreal.
I've not really even dived into much yet, because you know.
I send Jordan some things.
What?
I send you some things because you don't look.
Oh.
Do you?
I sometimes look. The only thing that's really stuck out to me so far is this Barbie and Oppenheimer meme with Olivia and me. Other than that, because I don't use Twitter, I don't have TikTok, I don't, you know, so. Yeah. I guess I'm missing a great deal, but there's just so much found every corner. You posted a picture yesterday on your story, Instagram story.
Yeah.
And then 2 seconds later, this picture's all over the internet.
Yeah, it's bizarre. And I mean, I was also surprised to find that a musically I made at boarding school went completely viral. Baby, we don't stop, we don't quit. And I just remember leaving those doors and seeing all these signs saying like, baby, we don't stop and we don't quit. And I'm like, with my face on, like, what does this mean? I don't remember. And it turned out it's just a very boring weekend at boarding school where I decided to do that in a very embarrassing way. My sister is the sole, takes the sole responsibility of that leaking out to everybody. And yeah, I've been telling her off for that. I've had a lot of some of my favourite like RuPaul's Drag Race drag queens like messaging to say they've been fans.
I know one doesn't like me, or you.
Oh, me, yeah. Danny Beard said that the hot tub was Tory soup.
I don't even know what that means, but there we are. But yeah, it's drag queens mostly reaching out. So
yeah, and a couple of like really cool like actors who I've loved who have been in like It's a Sin and so on. They've like shared admiration. Yeah.
But the problem is, you know, filtering everything, because even if they have reached out, it's very unlikely that I'm going to see it because there's just so much going off. So. Platonic.
So platonic.
We are platonic. I mean, I still haven't done research on.
Yeah, I do keep asking you to Google platonic, and you're like, oh, I don't need to do that.
I'm in denial. No, we just dear friends, and like with the occasional kiss.
And I think things in there are so heightened that almost you have to like take the time out in the real world because it's a very unusual like circumstance. So no, I'm excited for we've got lots of plans.
Yeah, apparently I'm taking Henry to Venice.
Yeah, you are, because you said you
Yeah,
were.
but I can't even recall saying that.
But you did. I have the receipts. I'll show you the receipts.
Yeah,
Let's go to Venice.
Yeah. I thought it was New York too, but
Yeah.
Henry's rearranged some things. I mean, honestly, I just want to dash off to the Highlands for a few weeks and,
Yeah.
you know, be alone. With you.
Sit by a fire with the rain outside.
Yeah.
I see that.
We do a matty. I'd love nothing more than to talk about this triangle. It haunted me, you know,
It haunted me.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Henry. But yeah, I suppose it adds to the point about you're quite bored in there. So of course the eyes are going to drift, and yeah, the triangle became a thing. We didn't know it was a thing, and then as Jenkin overheard, it became this thing, and yeah, now we can't shake it.
I think like every single emotion you have in there is like heightened, whether that's being happy, sad, like or whatever. It's like an extreme in there. So yeah, no, that was a really like tricky thing to sort of work through. But we didn't realise that when we left. We didn't realise that was a huge part of the show, and this was like what had loads of people gripped watching every night. So that's quite shocking. I can't open my phone now without seeing endless edits of January. It's hilarious.
Yeah, it's hilarious, isn't it? There's no fornication. Henry did stop at my house yesterday, like sweetly, because we wanted to, rationalise everything together. But yeah, there was nothing. No, none of that.
No, just a 4 a.m. cans of Diet Coke being opened.
Yes.
Yeah. You met my sister, didn't you?
Yes.
And my mother. And I met your mother. Yeah, she was adorable, amazing.
Oh, yeah. That's because she adores you, and you don't have to be nice. But yeah, I mean, we've already. I've spoken to Henry's father too on the phone.
Oh yeah.
I am not returning to my old job. Absolutely not. I'm so grateful that this came around when it did, because I didn't like much what I was doing. So, yeah, the world of law is the world I've left behind, I suppose. I'm so grateful to have had those years of education and then, a bit of practice, but it was not for me. It was far too earnest. I wanted to let myself go, hence I went in that bloody house. I think instead I'm just going to mooch around.
I'm such a foodie and I love restaurants, so I still want to keep doing that as well. But who knows what the future holds? It's all been just a crazy whirlwind 72 hours, and yeah, it would be fun. I love the idea of us doing a travel program, and like we just go around, because I feel like we kind of balance each other. I feel like your dryness is like sometimes like balanced with my like wetness. Oh, no, that sounds weird. No, like my laughter. There's a petition for us to go on Gogglebox, which is interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'll do it. I need the money. So,
you need the money?
I do, yeah. I still haven't seen that money yet.
John's making me pay for the first couple of dates because even though you've got £100,000, I saw that.
Well, I didn't call them dates, did I?
Okay, what did you call them?
Yeah,
you did!
Occasions. Anyway, stop.
Platonic occasions.
Yeah, just go for it. I mean, what do you have to lose? Yeah.
I'd say just throw yourself into everything. Don't sort of get too bogged down in your feelings. I'm already missing it, and it feels like such a place of safety and fun and excitement. And those times when you're feeling a bit low in there, afterwards you kind of regret, why didn't I just get up and just really just embrace that? So I'd say just that. And I know it's very, very like a thing everyone would say, but be yourself, because there's no way you could live in that house for 6 weeks and try and be anything but yourself.
Oh,
You'd
no,
drive you mad.
Not at all, yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, and don't be hysterical. Just
don't be hysterical.
Keep calm.
Thank you very much for watching.